Ladies and gentlemen, geeks and nerds, welcome back to another episode of Road to HermitCraft. And we have been doing some work. Oh yes, since last episode, the big news is we have launched our very own Patreon vanilla server. So there'll be a link in the description. Get yourself over to patreon.com/logicalgeekboy and you can join in too. We can play together and stuff like that. There was an announcement video a few days ago, so check that out for details. Let me see if I can land. Ow. Hi. Here I am. Hello. Alright, and since last episode in the base, I've also been doing a bit of work. So we had a live stream on Monday and we started doing some more work around the Death Star sphere itself. And if you remember from last episode, it was up to about maybe here somewhere, this kind of level maybe. But since then we did a couple of layers on stream, and then since then I've been trying to do at least 1 or 2 layers every day. That's my new resolution for the rest of the year. To try and get this sphere built up, and so far we're up to here. So look how close this was. Obviously I'd like to say that I totally planned this, but it kind of just sat in nicely. So yeah, pretty nice. So yeah, I'm going to keep doing this, building this up. So hopefully through the episodes you'll gradually see this just growing and growing and growing until it's right at the very top. Alright, awesome stuff. And speaking of the top, that is where we are heading today. Yes, okay. We are going to start work on the Villager Breeder and Trading Hall. Now, normally in an episode I've got a pretty good idea of how much I can fit in, but today I'm not sure because we are going to be dealing with villagers and some pigmen and building some stuff. So yeah, we'll see how much we get done. So let me talk you through the plan. I guess that's probably the best thing to do. So this is the top of our item elevator right here. So this is where items come up, and at the moment I've got all these temporary chests just to collect stuff, and we've got an insane amount of carrots and quite a bit of sugar cane as well. But yeah, this is the plan. So up here I'm going to have some item sorters, and basically I want to put everything that we can use to feed villagers for a breeder, and also anything we might want to trade with villagers to go this way. So in particular carrots and sugar cane. Carrots will feed them and we can trade with them, and obviously sugar cane for paper. So we're going to have some item filters take stuff that way. Anything else is going to go that way. At some point later on we're going to have, at that side we're going to have our bulk storage, and we'll probably separate some of these items to go to a furnace to get automatically smelted before it gets stored. But I think the idea is our Millennium Falcon is that way, so I'd like to be able to fly into like a hangar on this side, maybe have some TIE fighters inside it, that kind of thing, and then go straight into the bulk storage, and that's wherever it's going to be. So yeah, everything else goes that way, and all our items for the villager breeder and stuff goes this way. So this will be a water stream, and it's going to fall down into here, badonk, and this is where our villager breeder is going to be. So this is at level 10. Obviously that stuff's above, that's in the kind of gap between level 10 and the very top of the Death Star. So our breeder, it will be here. We'll come on to that in a bit more. And once the villagers breed up and grow up into adults, we're then going to drop them down to the layer below. If I can see if I can do this. Fall down, hey, to the layer below, which is going to be our trading hall. Oh yeah. And if you saw my showcase video a little while ago, that is the trading hall we are going to build. So yeah, that's the plan. Let's see how far we can get. And here we are with my friends, the villagers. And as always, this has taken much longer than I expected. Yeah, so we're inside the asteroid by the Iron Pearl, using these villagers to breed up a few so we can seed our villager breeder. And they weren't breeding. I think when I was doing this last time, maybe I took out a couple of doors or something. So yeah, so I had to fiddle about over here, but now they eventually bred. And I've got 2 over there already, and this is the last one, the third one we need. So I'm going to set him free and push him this way onto the rail. See you later, buddy. Off you go. Bye. Right, I'll block this up for now. I'll come back and deal with that later. So off he goes. Okay, here he is. He arrived. And we've got a little holding pen here. So here's the first 2 we did. I'm just going to break this cart. There he is, and let's push him in. You go that way, buddy. In you go. Okay, 3 villagers, all safe and sound. Now, we need to get all of these 3 guys up there. And what better way to do it, especially this week, with the launch of Falcon Heavy, I think we should blast these guys off. And here we are with our 3 astronauts that took off from underneath. Yeah, I was a bit worried about that. Yeah, but they landed safely at their destination, and we just boxed them in, so they can't jump off or do anything silly like that. And yeah, let me just show you what I've got set up for them. So I've got some rail here set up, and this is going to take them over this way because I have already set up the doors that will make up our village above our breeder. So one lucky villager is going to be up here. So in fact, he's going to be placed on this piston. We've got a lever there for the moment, but we'll make that better later. And the idea here is that he can sit here, and while the piston is down, he won't be detecting the door, so he'll be too far away. But then if we want to turn the breeder on, we can just flip the switch, he'll go up, and then he'll be close enough to detect the doors and create a village. So that way we can turn our breeder on and off. All right, and now the simple task of getting these dudes into the breeder. So push him this way. See you later, bud. Is it going to work? He's in. Good stuff. Good stuff. All right. Okay, and there is our guy up there with the doors. Looking cool. And the roof there, you see how it's that shape? That's actually the very top of the Death Star, so that will be part of the top. So that's going to curve up and join up with that bit there. So that's the part of the sphere. There's some glass there to allow sky access for the doors. I've put carpet on top. But yeah, and I've rescued these 2 guys from our rocket. So they're there, and they're going to be underneath as part of the villagers that are going to be breeding. So yeah, they're our first 2, and we'll breed those up to get more and fill up the breeder. Right, check this out. I've made some progress. Progress in making a mess. Jeez, so many shulker boxes. But yeah, I have built something. This thing. So there's our villager detector guy up there with the village. Yeah, I built this thing. So let me show you. So basically the villagers are going to stand on those walls. Let me show you. So we've got this track. So this is going to lead the villagers up here. This is the theory anyway. We have to test this. So the villagers are going to come up here. We'll break the cart once it gets up here, and they'll drop into this water stream. The villagers, that is. This water stream will take them this way, and then we might have to give them a bit of a nudge, so they're up against this wall right here. And then this water stream we've got will push them along. We can give them a little nudge as well. And the idea is the villagers will stand on top of this cobble wall and up against this cobble wall, being held in place by this fence. And we're going to have pairs of them, so a pair per fence, which is here, and then we'll shut this gate behind them to keep the 2 breeding pairs next to each other, right? And they're going to be pushed up against this iron bar, and this ice stream behind us, that's where the carrots are going to come, or the carrots, yeah, whatever food villagers use to breed. So the carrots will be coming across here up against the bar on this side, going that way, and any villager will be able to pick it up from here through the bars and then breed, and their babies will fall down there. At the moment, I've got this minecart that goes backwards and forwards. That's to pick up the babies at the moment. And then we've got that set up to, if I can get out of here, this way. We're going to have that set up, so we'll redirect the minecart once we've got one to go on that track that way, and then go around here and back up here, and then into here. So the idea is we can populate all of this with our villagers. All right. Okay, and there is our first 2 villagers in place. So I've got the second one in and just closed the gate behind him. This design, by the way, is based on one from Ray Works, I think, originally. And then it's been tweaked by someone else. Well, I can't remember. I'll have to look it up and stick it in the description if you want to see a full tutorial and whatnot. But yeah, so let me turn on the village breeder. So I've got to flip that switch. Then I've got to give these guys some food. And then hopefully we'll see some hearts. There's a baby. There's a baby. Ah, check that out. It worked. There's a baby going backwards and forwards. Hey, dude. Whee! Okay, there's our first little guy. Hi, guy. How you doing? So yeah, well, I'm going to leave these two to breed up and leave this guy to grow up. Once he's grown up, I'll stick him in. And as more and more babies come out, I'll let them grow up and stick them back in until we've got a full setup here. While that's happening, I will probably do the item sorters next, so we can get the carrots going past the villagers to keep them fed. We'll do that bit next, and then we'll worry about what happens afterwards. All right, see you in a minute, my geeks. And here it is, full of villagers. Check this out. Got them all in. That all resulted from the babies that we got out. Put them all in. I did record it all, but it was pretty boring, to be honest with you. So yeah, that's the finished article. All of the villagers in place, and our detector villagers just there. I've lowered him down again so we don't get inundated with babies running around. And I've also wired up the items. So here's our item elevator at the very top, and it goes into a couple of item filters right here. So at the moment we're only getting carrots and sugarcane, so this is a bit academic really, but what we'll do is as we add more farms to our Death Star, this will be more useful, and we just have to add more filters here for the things we want to go into the breeder and the trading hall. So here I've got filters for sugarcane and carrots, so we've got some helpful signs there to the breeder and trading hall. They'll go this way into this smart dropper which is down here, and he'll spit them all out into this water stream, which we can simulate by doing some of that. So the carrots go down here, down this water stream, fall down this chute right here. Oh, here comes some carrots for real. Here come the carrots. And if we jump down, we'll see them being aligned. So they come out and they're grabbed by the villagers. So this first one's taken most of them because he's obviously got some spare slots. But once he's full up, they'll go along to the next one. And eventually, because these carrots are right up against the bar, it'll go all the way along to the end until all of these villagers are full up. So at the moment it goes nowhere. But what we'll do now is we'll drop this down into the trading hall and we'll collect them there, so we can use this stuff for trading. Alright, so that is that. So the next thing to do now is to add some water streams underneath here to collect the babies, push them along, and we'll have a little holding cell over here, I think, so the babies can grow up. And once they're grown up, we'll have a little doofer that drops them down to level 9 below, and then we can build the trading hall. Okay, let's get on with it. And here we have the villager breeder pretty much done now. I've just turned it on, just waiting for a baby to pop out so I can show you how it works. But yeah, underneath we've added some water streams that's going to push the babies along. Once one plops down, there's a baby, there's a baby. There he goes. So he's going to go along this water stream. He gets turned in the corner over there by some more water. And he comes up here. There he is. Hello, mate. And he joins his friends over here. But of course he's too short. He won't go into this water stream. But once he grows up, their heads will bob into here and they'll swim up and get pushed into the holding cell. Oh, and there's another baby there. So yeah, this is all working. I think I'm going to swap out those wooden slabs for quartz because, yeah, I didn't have any quartz on me. But I've got this switch over here to turn it off now. So I need to remove that one from there. But yeah, just a simple torch tower, bit of redstone over to the piston. So if we flick that, he comes back down again. He's now out of range of the doors, and within a minute or so, these will stop breeding. And yeah, and the farm will be off. Alright, cool beans. So, just need to wait for them to grow up, and then we'll have some real villagers to do some stuff with. Alright, while we're waiting for that, I'm going to make a start on the trading hall below. And here we are at the start of the trading hall. So I've just done one cell so far. So this is this part just here, this one wide part here, and this is what it looks like on the side. This is, yeah, as I said, from my showcase that I showed a couple of weeks ago. Original design by Mazuma Gaming, and the link will be in the description. But basically how this works, if you haven't seen it, is our villagers will drop down through this tube up here, our adult villagers. They'll drop here onto this trapdoor here. Well, we're going to have a zombie pigman here that's going to scare them, and they're going to run this way. And we're going to have a whole bunch of these slices all the way around here in the big U shape around where these lamps are. And whenever there's an open trapdoor, they'll fall into it. And they'll hit the string, that'll close this top trapdoor, and the next villager will fall into the next cell. And that's it, pretty much. That's it. So I've decided to go for a 30 cell trading hall here, so 10 on each side. That'll be cool. And yeah, so all I need to do now is just replicate this slice another 29 times all the way around here, and then we've pretty much got it. Pretty much got it all working. All right, let's go for it. Boo! Oh geez, these guys are pretty scary. Alright, so I've just gone around and name tagged about 10 or 11 of these guys. Not all of them. There's a few. Oh, there's another one here, another boo. Yeah, so name tagged a few of these guys and a few in my tunnel as well. We need to get these into the trading hall because they are the ones that are going to scare the villagers. And that was my my change to the original design for that trading hall. So yeah, how are we going to get them there is the question, because that Death Star is a long way away out in the void, and it's a long way up. We're up on level 9 and all these guys are over here. Okay, I've got a plan, and it might be a terrible idea. I'm going to take this swiftness potion, I'm going to tap one of these guys and let them chase me. Wish me luck, my geeks. Run, run, run. Are they all coming? Here they come! Here they come! Oh, run away! Here they come, here they come. Hoi! Ah! Don't die! Run away, run away! Dodge! Dodge, weave! Here they will come! See you later, buddies! See you later, pigmen! Hello! Ah! Right, now all of those have gone through the portal, and they're all on the other side waiting for me. Now if I was to go through that portal, I'm just going to be in the middle of like 10 pigmen who all want to eat my face, and that will be a bad time. So I think what I'm going to do is, I'm going to take the long way. I'm going to go back to base and then fly to our portal from the other side and enter it at the other end. Alright, I'll meet you over there. Okay, and here we are at the portal room. I've just flown over. So hopefully if we drop in here, we should have some pigmen down here waiting for us. But hopefully we should be safe because I have prepared the room. Let's see. What? Hello? Hello, pigmen? Hi? One? Where are the others gone? Okay, let's try this again, shall we? Have they gone through the portal again? Oh, he's gone through. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, I've gone back through the nether portal, and there's a bunch of boo guys here and they're not angry anymore. So I think I'm just going to push them in and then deal with them on the other side. Okay, in you go, guys. Up you go. Push you in. Push you in. Go. Keep going. Keep going. Okay, he's gone through. Alright. Alright, so it looks like all of the pigmen have made it through the portal, as far as I can tell. So I'm not sure what's going to wait for me on the other side. They weren't angry when I pushed them in here, but they might be if some of the original angry ones are in there. So I'm not quite sure what's going to happen. So I'm going to drink this potion of speed, jump in, and make a run for it. Right, let's get rockets ready. Alright, let's try it. Where you going? Dudes! Yo, dudes! Okay, here's all the pigmen all captured. Now we just need to get them into the trading hall. Alright, let me set some stuff up and I'll be right back. Okay, here is our very first guy, our very first volunteer in his place. Hey mate, right, I'm going to have to break your minecart and I hope you stay in here is where I want. Let's see, ready? 1, 2, 3, hoi! That's alright, push you in there, push you in, thank you very much. Now break this. And glass, where's the glass gone? No, don't run away. Ah, no. Ah, you pig man. Dang you. Where are you going now? Oh my days. Alright, let me try again. Dude, seriously, no, I wanted you to go that way, not that way. Oh my jeez. Hey. Got you. I got you, buddy. You thought you could escape me, but you cannot. Good stuff. Alright. Let me fight with these others and get them in place, and then we can give this thing a test at last. And we have done it. Oh jeez. There's the guys. 1, 2. There's the guy over there in the corner. 3. 1 up there. 4. This guy. He was a pain. Oh my gosh. It took me about 3 attempts to get him in there. But yeah, we got him eventually. And there's another one there, another one there. So there's 6 pigmen all around here. And they're going to scare the villagers. The villagers are going to drop down here. They're going to see the pigmen and they're going to run this way and fall down here. And then this observer will see it because there's a bit of string. And it will close the top there. And the next one that comes down will fall in the next one. So in here we're going to have a whole bunch of villagers that we can trade with. And if we don't like them, we can press this button and then the trapdoor underneath them will open and then they're going to die on magma blocks. But we might do something a bit more interesting with them in the future, like maybe shoot them out into an airlock or put them into a trash compactor, something like that. But that is for another day. So this is all done and dusted, ready to go. So now we need some villagers. So here is our breeder that we did earlier on today. Ooh, and we go, whoa. So I'm just going to turn this on and then I'm going to jump into game mode 3 and then we can watch some of these villagers come down into the breeder. Alright, there we go. There's a baby, there's the first one dropped out. He's a cleric, so he goes around this, that's what the corner looks like. Now he's going to wait here until he grows up. Oh, there's our first villager. He's grown up. He's going down. Here he goes. Let's follow him down. The very first villager to grow up. And he's going to fall down. Get scared by him. And he fell in. There he is. He's in the training hall. It worked. And the door shut behind him. There we go. So the next guy that falls in will go into slot number 2. Oh, and there's our latest recruit. Hi, guy. How's it going? Alright, so yeah, here we are. And here are a few villagers that have made their way in. Oh, and another one. Hey, dude. Awesome stuff, awesome stuff. Right, so now we can check out their trades. Just a quick point. If you're going to build this somewhere not in the end, you probably want to put half slabs down here so baby zombies can't get in. But we don't have baby zombies here, so we're all good. So yeah, I've just been looking at these guys. This cleric is pretty rubbish. So I'm thinking we should just give this a test, the actual ejection. Yeah, let's see. I haven't tried this yet. Let's see if it works. Oh, I can hear him. Can we see him? Just about see his feet. There we go. And he's dead. Yay. Okay, so we can get rid of villagers. And now he's gone. The door's now open. So that will let in more villagers. Alright, so yeah. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, geeks and nerds, it is time to wrap up the episode as we do in the Hall of Fame. Check these out. These are looking amazing. Really good stuff. And we have some new names. Yeah, more than one today. Yeah, today's a special day. We've got a few people to talk about. So yeah, let's get on with it. And this is all about people that have helped out with my Patreon server. So let's name them first. So we've got Gibbs MC. Thank you for all the support. And Gibbs was one of the first people to get the ball rolling and get things set up. So thanks very much, Gibbs MC, for your support and effort. Very much appreciated. Thank you so much. And we also have Freaky Autumn, who's also stepped in, built the whole mansion in Spawn, and done a bunch of modding and adminning, stuff like that. So great stuff. Freaky Autumn, thank you so much. Much love to you, my friend. And also Fildius the 10th, again helping out with the Patreon server, getting things set up. And not only that, but Fildius also runs a realm server for us. So if you can't join us on Patreon, we understand that. That's not a problem. But if you want to play for free, you can on the realms. So to get onto the realm server, get yourself into Discord. There's a link in the description, and contact Phil and he will get you on the realms server. So obviously these guys are new to the Hall of Fame, so I'm talking about those first. So thank you to the 3 of you. But also there are other people that have helped on getting Patreon set up. So I've got a list here. Hopefully I don't forget anyone. If I do, I'm really sorry. But if we start from this end, Rast has helped out, of course. Great advice and helping out in all sorts of ways. So thanks, Rast, for all the support again, as usual. Much love, my friend, to you. Also, Epsilon has stepped up to be a mod. So thank you so much for the support. Iron Dragons, an admin, helping out like he does with everything. So Iron Dragon, thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Who else? Oh, we've got, let me see. Ryan, thank you, buddy. Thank you for all the help, support. Oh, geez, so much help. Thank you so much. And Victor as well, stepped up to be a mod with Ryan. Both are mods. And have I mentioned Epsilon already? I think I did, but if I didn't, thanks Epsilon for all the help. Yeah, helping setting up and being a mod and stuff like that. So yeah, loads of people helping me out, getting the Patreon server set up. I couldn't have done it without you guys. Yeah, thank you so much. Really appreciate it. All right, that's that. So in terms of the Patreon, yeah, I mentioned it at the beginning, and obviously in thanking these guys, I've mentioned it again. So if you're interested in joining Patreon, there is a link in the description, patreon.com/logicalgeekboy. You can join us, play with myself. And yeah, I think coming up pretty soon, we're going to be doing a community event fighting the dragon, which is going to be awesome. So now's the time to join and yeah, get in there. Hopefully I can record that and if it all goes well, we can show it on the channel. So if you're interested in that, then yeah, let's get hooked up. All right. So my geeks, we did it. We finally got our trading hall done. And the villager breeder, oh geez, and those pigmen, oh, they were giving me some hassles. But yeah, had a lot of fun making this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe if you are new. And of course, as always, I'm always looking to improve. So any comments or suggestions you have, get them down in the comment section. And yeah, until next time, my geeks, I'll see you later.